another video about the recently revealed Battlefield 6 multiplayer review livestream. So, I guess you could say that the whole presentation is actually pretty good. Now, I don't really want to glaze Battlefield 6 too much because, contrary to a lot of people's belief, you have to remember that they have fumbled with Battlefield 5 and Battlefield 2042. So, you know, returning back to this modern setting is going to be kind of risky if they put it a bit too modern or is it too old. So they decided to go with something from a setting around 2027, which is 2 years in the future, by the way. Crazy. I think this is probably like the closest Battlefield in terms of like the timeline when they released this game. It's literally just 2 years before. But this hypothetical situation that is going on with this new setting that they decided to actually tell is, I don't really think it's going to happen anytime soon in the future because yeah, NATO is definitely not going to disband. It's pretty stupid if they do so because yeah, like who else are they gonna join? The Russians, the Chinese, North Korea, Iran? Like what? Are they like super powerful or anything? Not exactly at the moment. If you look at the whole wars that is being going on at the moment, it's just weird to see them actually decided to make a enemy called Pax Armata. But it's cool. I guess it's kind of what if scenario if in case of NATO, instead of like the other, huge world powers actually disbanding, it's actually NATO that's actually disbanding instead. And now it actually just leave out US and its own several allies that haven't disbanded from NATO, left defending their own territories around the globe. Well, I mean, sure, not exactly entirely on the globe, but most of the western side of things, I suppose, and also include maybe Tajikistan. I'm not exactly sure where this country is at, but it's pretty cool enough, I suppose. Now, Battlefield 6, how does it look like? If you look at it from just a live stream and just from the trailers, it definitely looks pretty well, very good and stuff. But I'll give this like a very neutral take on it because until the beta hits, until the game launches, we don't really know what's the amount of content that is going to be available on launch. So it's hard to gauge now at the moment because Battlefield 6 is definitely on the hype mode now at the moment. It's basically on this like hype train moment where they just blast out every single thing on the social media, trying to hype up everybody's feeling about the game by giving a lot of like content creators from a lot of other games like Call of Duty and maybe some classic Battlefield related content creators and in the mix as well to actually play the game directly in the live stream event in several places on the globe, which is pretty cool to, by the way, actually. So they actually showing this game means that they are very confident that Battlefield 6 is actually going to be received very well. And I think they are doing it in the right time as well because Call of Duty, while they are going to release their new Black Ops 7 or something, unfortunately their trailers is just bombarded by dislikes, like in comparison to the one that is being shown by Battlefield. So they are coming out here as the person who is going to fill this void of lacking of the Battlefield experiences at the moment. So yeah, it's actually pretty good. Now, a lot of people might then think, oh, but it's EA, it's still the same team, right? It's gonna be bad, right? Well, no, actually, I think after listening to opinions of a lot of content creators from the future, and also content creators who actually have hands-on with the game since like early January when they are playing the Battlefield Labs experience up until now, I could say that most of them are actually kind of positive, on the more positive side of things when they are gauging the gameplay elements. So I think it's fine, but still make sure to not pre-order the game because we need to send them a message that they need to make a good game so that a pre-order is actually warranted. If they are not making a good game, we shouldn't actually pre-order it. That's the most important thing, and I don't really think people should stray away from it. So yeah, that's all I want to talk about it. And since I'm able to obtain an early access key, I'm gonna see you guys at the beta, I guess, or the early access beta in the next weekend. Alright then, see you again. Sayonara.